Hi everybody, Kyung here. So today is a special day. Today is the day that me and Teri begin our collaboration. We've challenged ourselves to do a sheet a week. So we're going to do a page a week. It's like a page by page thing. At the end, we're going to swap them. So while I explain that, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to try to use this as much as possible unless the theme suggests otherwise, right? So, and oh, by the way, I get all my papers from Etsy. I buy all my paper pads off of Etsy, unless there's like a big, sale going on at a craft store or something. But I love this. I love that it's kind of steampunky. But I'll give the link in the description below. The name is Scrap Life Shop. They're a wonderful shop. I've never found a shop that carries like the paper pads that they do. Like you can find Stamperia pads on Amazon, but they have some 13 Arts pads, some Scrap Boys pads, some other pads that I've never seen before that come from like Poland and such. I love this. This guy on the bike. That's great. So yeah, these are great. I'm going to try to use them if I can in this project as much as possible. I just have to decide what I want for the first page. Maybe this. Oh, look at the clocks. It's a lot of clocks to fussy cut. I like the pages, the like book pages. Okay, I'm thinking this one. Yeah, and there's nothing too special on the back. But yeah, I buy all my papers from that shop, and they're wonderful. They're located in the US. So, yes, we came up with this challenge, 5 sheets of white paper folded in half, and I'm using cardstock. And each week we each do a page. So the first week, Teri came up with the what the prompt was going to be, which is altered paperclip. And then we decided that we would reveal like what next week's would be on the video. So because it's my turn to say what next week's is, I've decided that it will be a pocket. So, not a floating pocket, and not like a special pocket, just a pocket. Well, you can make it whatever pocket you want, except for it has to stick down onto the page. It has to be like glued onto the page. So it could be a big pocket or a little pocket. So I was watching one of my videos, and I had discovered that, I measure and then I cut and then it's the wrong size. And I'm like, how is this possible? I measured it. Because I'm always throwing the right piece away. That's why. Goodness. I don't know why I keep going in and out of focus. Okay, perhaps that will fix it. We shall see, we shall see. All right. Now, there's been all this time, I forgot. Okay, I see it. I see the mark. Oh, I don't like that it's going to cut all the words off, though. We don't want to cut the words off. Let's cut it here. I would rather cut off, this part of it, even if it's some of the balloons, than to cut off the words. We'll cut it here. Let's see where we're at with that. Because, yeah, I don't want to cut those words off. That's great. We actually won't lose much. Yeah, we won't lose much. We'll lose the tip of that wing and a little bit of the balloon. But that's okay. And we'll lose this bottom one. But that's okay. Adventure is waiting. Makes sense. We are going to cut off this whole balloon, the top of it. That's okay. What can you do? this is the paper we're going to use. So yes, altered paperclip, and I'm going to try to do it just as simple as I can. That's the goal. Put that away. Okay, and we will ink it. So I run an Etsy store, and I sell digitals. And months ago, I had a customer buy a Wild West kit. And this morning, I wake up, and I'm checking, you know, my emails and things like that. And I look, and she sends me a message, right? And so I open it, and I'm like, what is it? What is it? You know, hopefully it's nothing bad or anything, you know. And she's like, hey, I love your kit. I used it in a journal, and I mentioned you in the description, and in like a flip through I made on YouTube. So I was like, huh, interesting. So she didn't link her YouTube, right? So I went and investigated and found it. And I watched it, and wow, it's a beautiful journal. It really is a beautiful journal. And she only used, you know, a few of my pages, but I was just so, it's so surreal, you know, to see your like work, something that you design, right? That someone else uses, like in their, you know, they create with it. It's so surreal to me. I don't know. It was really cool. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description to that below too, because it was just such a beautiful journal. And I loved the music she chose. Yeah, it was really cool. Like a Western journal, she said, for as like a custom order or whatever. So we have that on there, and I think I'm going to stitch around it. Do we want anything on it first? I don't think so. I think I might ink the, let's put the cap on my glue. Yeah, I was so flattered and amazed. And so I sent her a message, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, thank you so much. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, beautiful work. So yeah, I encourage everyone to go check out. She does beautiful work. Luna Razu on YouTube. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and sew around it really quick. I think we will do zigzag, and I'm going to try to get it so that it goes on, maybe. I'm going to try to get it so that it goes on the white part too. But it is a little tight, so we're going to do zigzag. Okay, off we go. All right, and turn. I could have gone, I think, maybe one more. Pay attention and go straight. I went a little crooked there for a second. Okay. There. I tell you, now this is never coming off there. All right. Okay. There it is. Let's trim our things with our cute little threads. So I am, because I'm recording this on Thursday, so I'm planning on going to a dinner with my niece in a few hours to go see my niece. She's like 5 years old, and she's darling, and we're best friends. We're like the bestest of friends, like legitimately. I don't know what that says when your best friend is like a little kid, but we have so much fun, and I haven't seen her in months. So I am so excited to go see her. So we're gonna have Thai food. So that I've never had Thai food, so I went safe and ordered the sesame chicken. I don't know. So let's do a altered paper clip. I'm thinking simple. I'm thinking we'll use one of these for the journal card that will get stuck in it. So let's remove that. And what are we going to use for the altered paper clip? That's the question. One of those. That's kind of cool. We could cut out one of those clocks. There's this. There are these. Let's see. I like this one. I also like this one. Oh, let's do this one, right? Because it is the very front page and it's the same. Well, but that's the problem. It's the same. Oh, it's a little redundant. How about, well, the eye is kind of creepy. Is that all the ephemera? Yeah, and then the clocks. We could do clocks. We could do a round one. Let's do that. That will be fun. How about this fancy one right here? Why not? Why not? So that will be our altered paper clip, and it'll sit like here. So if we have that, which one of these should we use? You know, this reminds me of the time machine journal that Teri made. How about let's do this one? This one is so much fun. I love what it says here. So let's do that. Let's just cut it out. That will be our journal card. I didn't look at the back. Hopefully we might have to back it. Oh, I'm not worried about cutting it straight. I'll trim it straight if I need. I have a feeling I might have to back it anyway. Oh, look at that. That's actually really cool. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Let's go ahead and trim it. Let's cut this all straight. So yes, I'm super excited to go see her. I packed my purse full of art supplies. There's like a little mini art gallery. There's like a little mini art studio in my purse. So I'm hoping when she goes to like take a look in my purse, she'll be like, "Let's do art." I brought all my stuff. I put like a little sample of everything. I took little baggies and I put like some stickers and little bottles of glue. So I'm hoping we have fun. Yeah, that's great. Let's go ahead and fussy cut this out. I didn't know I would be doing fussy cutting today on video, so whatever. I didn't know I would be doing a circle. I like this though, the circle, and I figure Let's put ridges in it a little bit, huh? So it's not completely. I'm not even being particular about it either. Just kind of randomly moving it back and forth. Eventually it will be done. Ta-da! That's cool. Let's ink it. All right. So this will sit here like this. And then we'll have the card will go in and out, and it'll be simple, easy, easy peasy, easy peasy done. So now we need to make the paper clips. So let's grab a piece of scrap. I have some Tim Holtz scraps here that I think would be perfect. What's this? That's interesting. That matches perfect. The brown part does, anyway. I suppose book page would also match, but book page is so flimsy. So we need a paper clip. A little paper clip box. I need to put some more paper clips in here. I think let's just go regular. So I just put the paper clip on there, and I think I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. I like to use Fabri-Tac when I glue things. So yes, I got so excited with this challenge, this like collaboration. It was kind of, well, Teri was the one who got me into starting to do this whole video thing in the first place. I want to make sure my one is where it should be. And so I was like, well, let's do something to like together, you know, because I think that would be fun. And I should have cut it. I don't know why I didn't. I think I'm going to move it all the way down there. I'm going to push this up just a little tiny bit. There we go. It's fine. We fixed it. You can't even tell. Now, what should we put on the top? Perhaps a black ribbon or something. Let's see. I have this black lace. Let's do that. That would be really pretty. Okay. So, and I also finished my lumberjack journal, so I'm so happy about that. I've been working on that. That's taken forever. I feel like months. I don't know about this romance journal I'm working on. I've been working on masculine journals, you know, for so long. I've been like, oh, I want to play with pink, and I want to play with lace, and I want to play with the girly things, all the girly things. And I think I went a little, I'm going to have to really edit and watch what I'm doing, you know, before I just start throwing glitter on everything. There we go. There is my altered paperclip. And I decided I was going to try to do it as simple as possible. All of these like challenges, I'm going to try to do as simple as possible. I'm going to try to do it on a whim. I'm going to try to zen it, if you will. I had fun. This was a lot of fun. You know what I might do is I might go in off camera and like fussy cut, you know, this black out, because I think that like the actual card out, because that would be really cool. because it's like he's in a time machine. That's actually really cool. So I agree. Adventure is waiting, and I can't wait to see what you do, Teri. Until next week.